Bleaching your hair at home, especially from a dark color, is a big decision that should be very carefully thought through. You'll need to be prepared to expect damage and breakage, even if you have exceptionally healthy hair to begin with, because the chemicals involved in the process are quite potent. You'll also need to brace yourself for the likely possibility that it won't turn out how you'd like it to the first round. It could look orange, yellow, or pink. In the beginning phases, you might feel insecure, foolish, or doubtful, but if you've reflected over the pros and cons of hair bleaching and still choose to go through with it, then equip yourself well. Research the products you'll need, watch other video tutorials like this one, read articles, ask a hairstylist for advice, and if you're still nervous, then definitely have a friend help you. Before I get into it, let me clarify a few helpful preparation tips. At least a week before your set dye date, do not shampoo your hair. Shampooing removes natural oils from your hair and scalp. On your scalp, these oils can protect against irritation from the bleach and from over-drying your hair. You can still condition for a week, in fact that is greatly encouraged, so you shouldn't really feel too unpleasant about not shampooing. No matter what your conditioner is, I recommend always leaving it in to saturate for at least 10 to 15 minutes. I know the bottles say to leave it on for only 2 minutes, but I feel that the longer you leave it on, the more effective it can be. And if you're about to bleach your hair, you definitely want it to be as healthy and strong as possible. Another tip, don't wear your favorite shirt. Wear a top that you won't mind too much about. If bleach spills or splatters onto it, it might get ruined. Also, have an old towel at hand that, again, is okay to get bleach on. And if your hair is long, if it's to your shoulders or lower, the towel should be draped over them around your neck to protect the bleach from making contact with the skin and making it irritated. But I recently had my hair cut and I've done this before without any irritation, so I think I can be okay without that. I bought all of my tools and materials from Sally's Beauty Supply, so let me show you everything that I got. I have some metal clips and bobby pins to secure my hair into sections with. I have a clear plastic mixing bowl to hold the bleach in. I also have an extra wide tinting brush to stir with and apply with. I have some disposable vinyl gloves to protect my hands. And if you have very sensitive skin, especially on your ears, you can get some plastic ear gloves. They're clear and protect your ears from bleach and dye, making them red and irritated. But I don't really have that issue, so I didn't get those. And then I have some basic white extra strength powder lightener by Clairol Professional. This is a pound, which I won't use all at once, so it will last. It comes with a spoon to get the powder out with. And then I have 2 types of cream developers. They're both by Clairol Professional, but this is a 40 volume cream developer. It's maximum lift. It is the strongest you could possibly get. In fact, it might be a little bit too harsh, too strong, so I've decided to dilute it with a 20 volume. This is standard lift, and by mixing these, I'll create a cream developer that would probably have like a 35 volume, but that doesn't exist, so I have to mix. And the reason I got this originally was to mix with this cream toner, which I'll be using after I bleach my hair. It will take out the yellowness. This is by Clairol Professional. It's white, beige, base blue. And then I have a shampoo and conditioner by Shimmer Lights. This is specifically for blonde hair. It tones down brassiness and yellowness. And it's purple. It's really cool. It's like paint, basically. It looks like this. And it smells great. It's so much fun. I love it. I hope I've given a fairly decent overview of everything, so I'm going to get started and do so by sectioning my hair. Alright, so make sure you're in a well-ventilated area with an open window if you can. And before you begin mixing chemicals like a mad scientist, put your gloves on. I'm going to start by putting about 7 or 8 scoops of this powder lightener into my bowl. And it smells very strong, so be careful that you don't breathe in too much of it. I think that should be enough. Now I'm going to mix in my 40 volume cream developer into the powder, and I'm kind of just eyeing how much I put in. I'll probably end up putting about 2.5 ounces in, but with bleach you don't have to be too precise. So, let's see. Be a little more. Okay. And now I'll mix in the 20 volume. So that's probably 2 ounces of this. That's good. If I need to add more, I can. I'm going to get my mixing tinting brush to mix with. I'm going to use this end and just stir it in. I'll use the brush end. So it should have a consistency that's kind of like ice cream. It should be thicker than whipped cream, but maybe not as thick as ice cream is, if that makes sense. I think this is pretty good. It should look something like this. Kind of frothy, but still thick. Alright, so I'm going to start now. If I need to mix more during the process, I will, but I think this should be enough to at least get most of my hair. I'll be beginning from the back forward, and for each section of hair, I'll be starting about 1/2 inch away from the roots and then applying it to about there, avoiding the ends. Because the roots are typically the healthiest part of your hair. They hold color very well. So if I apply directly onto it to begin with, they'll end up looking white and the rest of the hair will be kind of yellowish. And the ends are typically the most damaged and fragile. So if you apply it to the ends to begin with, it will probably fry them. Let's begin. Also, I'm not using foils because I'm afraid that by the time I have all my hair foiled, it will be over-processed. So I'm not very skilled at foils. I can't do them very quickly. Since I'm doing this by myself, I'll be checking every now and again to see if I got all of the back. Made some more. Oh my gosh. Now I need to work this all through my hair and get my ends and roots. I'm just going to apply a little bit more of what's left onto my hair. And in just a couple minutes, I'm going to wash it all out in about 5 minutes. So as you can see, this is the end result, and I'm very happy with it. I'm surprised it turned out so light the first try. After I had bleached it, it was on my hair for a total of 30, maybe 40 minutes. Then I washed it out with the Shimmer Lights shampoo and conditioner. And then this morning, I used the whole bottle of cream toner mixed with 2.5 ounces of 20 volume cream developer. And it creates this grayish purple concoction, and you put it all over your hair and leave it on for 15 to 20 minutes, and it really takes out a lot of the yellow and orange. It works amazing. There's still some yellowish colors in my hair, but it's fine for now. I'm just glad it turned out so well, and I hope it does for you too. Hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck.